Morning students, and in our first video we have know the definition of ionization energy or potential, and now we have studied the variation in the group and a period. We know that in the periodic table where the vertical column are called group and the horizontal rows are known as period. So let we have see which factors govern the periodic property ionization potential in periodic table. First, let we have see that is the first governing factor, that is nuclear charge. There are the two governing factors which govern all the periodic properties in along to the period and along to the group. The first, that is the first dominating factor, which is known as what? Nuclear charge. Nuclear charge. What is the nuclear charge? When we have asked for nuclear charge, the student get confused. A simple, what is the nuclear charge? It is the total number of proton present in nucleus of an atom is known as nuclear charge. Okay. So what is the nuclear charge? Simple. A number of proton present in nucleus of an atom. Okay. So we have said that the nuclear charge is directly proportional to atomic number. Why we have said atomic number? Because we know that for a neutral atom, the atomic number is equals to number of proton present in nucleus. So it is also directly proportional to what? Number of proton present in nucleus. So it is the first governing factor which governs the periodic property, and where it is governing the periodic property, where so it is dominating along to the period when you moving left to right in periodic table. So as you have moved in a periodic table from left to right, what happened? When you see that the atomic number get increases. That atomic number get increases. As the atomic number increases, so what happened? Nuclear charge also increases. Increases in the same ratio. Okay, yeah. And now the second factor. What the second factor here? So now the second factor is number of shell. Now the second factor is what? Number of shell. The second governing factor of periodic properties is what? It is number of shell. You know that when you moving down to the group, what happened? The number of shell get be increases in every period. Each period one shell get be added. So that the first period having one cell, second period having two shell, third period three cell, fourth period four cell, fifth period fifth cell, sixth period six cell, as so on, and the seventh period having seven cell. So when you going down to the group, yeah, okay. So when you move down to the group, what happened? Number of shell increases. Number of cell increases. Okay. We have also considered that the nuclear charge will be increases, but in the group it is a dominating factor. Nuclear charge increases, but the distance is the dominating factor. The distance get be increases, nuclear charge get decreases. So when you moving down to the group, who is the dominating factor? So dominating factor is always the number of shell. So when we have right here, when you move down to the group, number of shell increases. Okay. So it is a dominating factor in group. So in this class we have studied there are the two dominating first factor, that is nuclear charge. The nuclear charge is dominating towards left to right when you move in the periodic table, and down to the group is the number of share. Okay, thank you class.